And we're live. Hey, welcome to another episode of Sleazy Sports. And today I'm joined by the homie, Millie. What's happening, Jayam?
Yo, I'm good, my man. I'm just freezing. I'm freezing. And you?
I know it's cold, bro. It's cold. This side of town is
It is.
cold, bro. And it's crazy how it's now raining in June in Johannesburg, bro. Like, that
Yeah.
didn't happen in the past. I think maybe the heavens are cleansing our country after the elections. New
Yeah,
dawn,
yeah,
new
yeah.
beginning, Noah's Ark
The season of
settings.
the Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, my boy. And it's crazy. It's crazy to like just climate change. It's just crazy, bro. Like
Ah, it is, bro. It really is.
Dubai is going through a lot. A lot of countries are going through floods. It's real, bro.
Yeah, I know it is
Yeah,
what
man.
it is, King. Yeah, we keep moving forward, bro.
True.
But yeah, dog, I think it's best we start off with what happened on Saturday evening. I mean, the, okay, when are you already? I don't know whether you want to start locally or internationally. I think
Let- Let's
let's end locally. We'll start internationally because I think internationally there's a lot more to discuss. And plus, when are you are rocking the colors anyway? You all white.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. We'll start off with Champions League. Um, Borussia Dortmund. Let's start off with the loser, dog. Did you feel
Yeah.
that ish man, they deserved a bit more in the game, in your opinion?
I was actually talking to Lissadia. I was talking to
Yeah.
Lissadia about the or light, and we're actually
Yeah.
speaking about the fact that uh, we never remember number two. We never remember who came in second. We don't remember any of that. Like which are the three countries that Pele beat to win three World Cups in a row? We don't know stuff like that. It does not matter how well they played. It does not matter that Madrid was nowhere in the first half. They just didn't. They weren't clinical enough, and they had chances on chances on chances. There was a one-on-one. I think Adeyemi vs Courtois. Um,
Ish.
is it Folk? Not Folk here. The striker, Dortmund striker.
Oh, full crew. Yeah, full
Yes,
crew.
that dude. He hit the
Yeah.
post. Um,
Ish.
yeah, man, they had Sancho had a chance. He hit it straight at Courtois. They had chances, bro. They just went clinical. And I said this, and I think I was talking to you also. It's their competition, and you know this, bro. Bona, when Madrid gets the chance, bro, they are clinical. They are clinical, and they did the
Very.
thing. It would have been cute if they could share the prize, but nah, Dortmund. I'm sorry, bro. This is the final. What did you think? Did you think Dortmund
I
deserved
know.
some? Like, do you think they should have won?
Hey, you see, for me personally, I just think that they could have made it even a bit more tougher if they actually took
Yeah,
their chances. I mean, I think every team in Europe that has suffered defeat to Real Madrid is because they did not take the opportunities. I mean, when you look at
true.
Man City had a better game plan.
Yeah,
They were the better opposition against Real Madrid. It's just that Madrid, when they get a chance, they don't fuck around, bro. And it's like a culture, I think, more than anything, especially in recent years. I mean, I'm not gonna act like Real Madrid were fire in the 2000s because I mean they when yeah, I think in the 2000s, early 2000s, yes, but between 2004 and 20, I'd say before Mourinho arrived, they weren't great in Europe. They used to get knocked
yeah,
out
they
of the
weren't.
quarterfinals, and they used to lose to teams like Lyon. They were still
I saw a
finding their
stat. Yeah,
feet, bro, which just comes to show you, bro, that Rome wasn't built in what do they say? A day, nah.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, exactly. Rome wasn't built in the day. They also went through their struggles, bro, as a club.
Yeah,
Barca came through. They were very dominant. They were winning trophies left, right, and center. And then as time progressed, Madrid started getting it right. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it is what it is, dog. So for me, it just shows you that Florentino Perez eventually got it right, and ever since he got it right, he's been, you know, ensuring that the club stays at the top, bro. And so
yeah,
it seems like there's a culture within the organization of excellence, and even the signings that they make, they very calculated signings. And yeah, man, I just think Dortmund they just don't have that heritage and pedigree that Real Madrid have. And Yeah,
right?
man. Credits to Madrid. Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I think Dortmund's won it once, I think, and I think when they
It's
won it was
actually,
still the European. Yeah,
I think it's
sorry.
twice, but the last time they won it was in the 90s, bro.
Yeah, when it was still called the European Cup, no?
And it was Champions League. Champions, the name changed
Oh,
in 94, I think. Yeah. Yeah, changed in
okay,
94. They won like in
okay.
97, 96. They beat Juventus, I recall. Um yeah, yeah, yeah. Them I
So
was
yeah,
watching a clip. Yeah. Sorry?
having two. Sorry, I'm sorry. Having two or having one get fine in Madrid sitting on 15. So it just speaks to the point that you were saying that these guys have heritage. It's in their culture. After the
Mm,
game, they interviewed Tony Kroos. Rio Ferdinand interviewed him and asked, "What is it about Madrid and this competition?" And Tony's answer was so simple yet so straight to the point. He's like, "Madrid doesn't lose finals," and that for me just speaks about the mentality of the club. And speak about mentality, also the mentality of the players. I mean, once again, I watched the celebrations, bro. They were interviewing Jude, and Jude Bellingham was like, "It's crazy that you listening to these guys speak about winning five, winning six, when they won their fourth with Ronaldo, when Ronaldo won them their second, And Jude is
mm.
like, guys, this is like my first. But even the mentality which is at the club, they're sitting with four players with six, right? It's Nacho,
Yeah,
Modric,
it
Kroos,
was.
and is it Vasquez?
And I just think it's only those three, bro. Those are the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
three
yeah. Nah,
actually.
nah,
Yeah.
facts, facts, facts. So, bro, as harsh as it is, well done to Dortmund. Like getting to where they did was is no small feat. But hey,
Mm.
man, Madrid is just lethal, and they killed off the game at the end. That one in football, dog, one goal can change everything. As soon as that first goal went in, Dortmund's heads dropped. Even the substitution by Dortmund was for Royce. I think after as soon as they subbed off Matson, or was it Adeyemi? Carvajal scored in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I saw someone trolling. I saw someone trolling Dortmund. They're like, "You guys threw away a Champions League for a respectable moment just to say bye bye to Royce." And that's sad because yes, there's honor amongst the game, respect and all that stuff. But this is Champions League. I'm sorry. It's like what Tottenham did against Liverpool, where Lucas
Yeah.
Moura built up um, the run. He helped them to get to the final, and then he was benched because Harry Kane had to start. And I'm not saying Lucas would have won them the Champions League, but he was in form. Why take him
Yeah.
off? Adeyemi was playing well. Why take him off? Just so that you can. But I don't know, man. Politics, football. I'm sure things were spoken in boardrooms. But man, shout out to Real Madrid, bro. I don't support them, but I'm a big fan of football, and I'm a big fan of what they are doing and what they represent, their professionalism, what Florentino Perez has done. Other clubs try to copy what he's doing, his negotiation, his style. It just doesn't work.
Mm.
So there's something in the water in Madrid, my boy.
I know that's true. And I also think another thing is with Real is you know uh it's their hunger for more as well, bro. Because I mean, we look at our club, Manchester United, our club. We look at the players that we have. Madrid, as an organization, are all about getting the next best man in,
Yeah,
and I even saw with they also spoke to Florentino Perez on the side during all the festivities, and they asked him how he's feeling. He's like, now I'm thinking about winning the 16th title, So in
woo,
their mind, it's them getting more and more. And I mean, right now they're strengthening, bro. Like Mbappe's coming in. What's your take on Mbappe? Like, cause the thing is that when Mbappe comes in, bro, Oy. It's. I'm just trying to think of, will he be playing in the middle?
he
Uh,
has to.
I- yes, because
He has to.
because
I think. Sorry to interrupt you, Karen.
I don't go.
Oh, I think I saw somebody speaking about the fact that 1 year ago, 2 years ago, maybe Madrid needed Mbappe, but right now, Mbappe needs Madrid. So the whole concept or the whole there's been a shift in the
Yeah,
way that we see him. And Vinny's on fire, bro. He's doing well on the left. Mbappe, I feel like if he came 2 years ago, Vinny would have been moved to the middle, whatever. But now that he's coming right now, I mean, Vinny could win Ballon d'Or. They're not about to move Vinicius. just for Mbappe. So I think personally, Mbappe about to play in the middle, bro. Um,
Mm.
which Madrid is also amazing, especially because of Don Carlo. He lets them play freely. I feel like there's some coaches who try to like what's it called, micromanage, right? And there's
That's
some
Pep
coaches that are like,
Guardiola.
yeah. Which sometimes it can work, but I think it was Jude Bellingham who had an interview where he was like, Ancelotti just lets us play, bro. Yes, at halftime or during the game, he'll give us tactical information, but he just lets us
Yeah,
play. So if Mbappe is playing in the middle, who's to say that Magakatele, he won't go out wide, Vinny come in the
yeah,
middle. They do that so well, you know.
mm.
Yeah, no, so
Yeah,
so
and
so it's good. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. You can continue. Sorry, bro.
Now, I just want to say my last point. If they keep Don, which they are, Don Carlo, he'll be able to manage them and move them around. I mean, having Chow Many play centre back because certain players were injured, very smart. Yes, just like what we did with Casemiro, there are like faults. He's not the best CB in the world, but he did the job, and look where they got, bro. So yeah, man, what do you think? Do you think Mbappe will be pushed to the side or stay
Um,
straight down the middle?
I think that the front three will be interchangeable. They'll,
Yes.
it'll be a situation where they'll just like this. It seems as if with Madrid, because of the players that they sign high IQ players. Majority
Yeah.
of these players fall with high IQ players. I think it'll be a situation where they'll just alternate Rodrigo, Vinny, as well as Mbappe. It'll be an interchangeable situation. It's just that Mbappe's hold up game isn't as, like this season essentially Madrid didn't really use an out and out striker because even homeboy, what's his name again?
Hustle.
Hasulu. Hasulu isn't like a he's not like a Benzema dog, because essentially
Yeah.
Benzema, that's what he used to bring in the middle. He was very good at holding the ball, and so of course, Ancelotti had to be creative with the formation that he used, and I mean, it essentially did work. It really did work. But yeah, man, like credit goes to them, bro. Do you think Ancelotti is the greatest coach? I mean, him winning 5 Champions Leagues, bro. Like,
That's no small
you know,
feat, bro.
yeah, it's not a small feat. Do you think
I don't
he's
know,
up
man.
there, top five, top three? Where would you rank him?
Oh, if we're talking tops, he's definitely there.
Yeah,
Top three for
yeah.
me of all time. Top three of all time. Give me your top three. Give me your top three.
Okay, my top three. Of course, recency bias will play a role because I mean the coaches that coached in the 80s and 90s. I don't. I wouldn't say I know them about Fabio Capello, but I'd say
Yeah.
my number one is Pep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Pep for what he's achieved in such a small or short span is insane. I mean, 39 trophies, bro, is a lot, bro, for a coach of. I mean, Pep started in like 2008, so
Yeah.
he hasn't really coached for a very long time, and for him to have so many trophies and be dominant, I mean, winning silverware in Spain, Germany, making the Premier League a Farmers League
Yeah.
is a huge feat, and then I'd say second is Ancelotti because of him winning um in Serie A. He started in Serie A, Germany, Premier League, France, Spain. That's the top five leagues,
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's hella impressive, bro. I mean, you having to deal. It means that him as well being able to acclimatize to different cultures is it's a real it's a strength of his. And then I'd say Fergie third. That's my top three. And I mean,
I
not it's not to say that it's very close as well. It's fine margins, but for me, that's my top three, dog. When on your end, what's your top
do,
three?
do you have a wait? Do you have an honorable mention in your top three? Do you have
Honorable
one
mention.
that you just want to
One I
say?
could.
I see you. I see you, my nigga.
Uh I'd throw in Mourinho as number four, personally.
You see, I
Yeah.
knew I. That's why you my boy. That's why I mess with this show. because
Yeah.
I have to agree, bro. And sometimes with your top three plus honorable mention, I have to agree, bro. And sometimes I won't lie. Feel, based on what I read, the new information I find out, I do sometimes interchange them. Like I'll put sometimes Alex will jump to number one when I hear a new stat, or Pep will drop when I hear maybe it's the money, certain player. But
Yeah.
I feel like those four that you mentioned are perfect. And if you look at the clubs that they've all managed, they were all at the top at a certain period, you know. So mad respect to Don, mad respect to everyone at Real Madrid, bro. From Perez,
Mm,
Don, to Nacho, the captain, to the players, even to guys that aren't even at the club yet who respect the club that much. Enric, um,
mm.
Mbappe, for the fact that
That's
Mbappe was like, I'm going to stay at PSG, run down my contract, and then come to Madrid, dog. That's so much respect for
yeah.
Real Madrid, bro. So, no, Madrid is on a
Guys,
level
the
of
meaning of club, dog. Aish,
9 years.
these little.
Mr. Paul Jr. 9 years, he won one of everything. I think he won, no? I think he won two FA Cups or two Carabaos, nah?
Yeah, yeah. It's two FA Cups, two Carabaos. Yeah, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, and then one Champions League. So Paul, Klopp there, right? He'll probably be my nah, not even my fifth, bro. If I'm
Not
if
even
I'm
in my
giving
five.
honorable me
Sorry.
Paul, if I'm giving
Mm.
an honorable mention, like a top five, I'm gonna be nostalgic and say Cruyff, bro. But that's just because I read his book and
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
yeah.
But
But there's so many
like
guys who I'd put ahead of Klopp as well, bro. I'd put Del Bosque ahead of Klopp.
true,
I'd also put Fabio Capello as well, because
yes,
Capello as well was
yes,
a problem in his prime. There's also Jupp Heynckes. Remember the guy who won a treble with Bayern? He also
yes.
won with Madrid as well
With the
in
white hair.
two, yeah, in 2000. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's other guys, bro, that I'd put ahead of Klopp, bro. Even LVG, in my opinion. You
I
know.
wanted to mention him. I wanted to mention
Yeah,
him. What LV was crazy, bro.
yeah,
But once again, Paul, dog, we're not taking anything away from what Klopp has
hundred
done.
percent.
Uh, Coming into a league which was like, okay, Pep was still when Klopp came, Pep was still building momentum, but having to challenge him, probably be they are probably the best second place team in the history of the Premier League. I mean, everyone's
Mm-hmm.
gonna make noise about what Arsenal did this season, but let's not forget what Klopp did to Pep, bro. And I think respect to Klopp for bowing out. He could have said, "I'm gonna keep running this race. I'm gonna keep," but I think he saw, dog, that Pep, bro, is miles ahead. Um, but Klopp did dominate, my man, Paul.
Yeah.
Respect for the managed players, his formation, his style of football, high press. I used to watch him at Dortmund. His style of pressing, everything. Respect, Paul. But nah, man, there's other guys
Ah,
for
there's
me,
dogs
bro.
out there, dog. There's
Yeah,
pit bulls out here and rock violence in these streets, bro.
for
So
real. Remember
yeah.
Pizzo. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh, Peter, yeah. Yeah, and of course, to this Mbappe was like the only team to stop Real Madrid. I mean, I feel like City were the better team in this season. It's just we mentioned this earlier, taking your opportunities, bro. City just
Facts,
didn't take
facts.
their chances, bro. Yeah,
Can I go at Dunisan here? Yeah,
yeah.
I'm an Atletico Madrid supporter, and Madrid lost two games this season, and those two games, in the league, and those two games were against us. So the only team to stop Madrid is City. No, there was also Atletico Madrid. We won nothing. We just got top four. But shout out to Dunisan. I feel like
Yeah,
you are on the right wavelength.
yeah.
Oh,
There's
my
also
boy,
so hey, Sway, Danko. Yeah, I know. Indeed, bro. I mean, especially with Pete or him, dominating the PSL, winning CAF
yeah,
here, then going to Egypt, winning trophies there,
dominating.
going to other lands. You see, for me, that's the reason I even know Don Carlo, bro. Like going to different cultures, bro, and still dominating and winning silverware there is not an easy feat, bro. It
Yeah,
really isn't, bro. I mean, you're gonna
and
arrive in a
and
country where they don't speak English, they speak a foreign language, and you have to motivate and get players to buy into your tactics. That ain't
yeah,
easy, bro. That really isn't
no facts.
easy. Yeah.
Facts, bro. I think you mentioned something that's also been overlooked by a lot of people, and it's not just going to other countries. It's also you can't just dominate one thing. You can't just be dominating
Mm.
only the league, only the cups. Only that's why if later on I know we're going to speak about Pirates, but that's why we can respect what Pirates is doing. But in 10 years, we're going to look back and be like, but he didn't win the league. He may have won two
Yeah.
Nedbank Cups, NTN, but we'll talk about that later. What I just
Yeah.
wanted to say is to the point about what you're saying about the fact that you have to do it elsewhere with different players.
Hmm.
Coaching, bro. Coaching is one of the toughest sports ever. That's why a lot of people come to me and they always ask me, they're like, yo, would you ever coach? Will you ever coach? And it's so tough, bro, at the elite level that I'm a bit weary about it, dog. Because there's pressure, bro, from the players' teams, like their agents and stuff like this. There's pressure from the club. We spent 50 million, for example, on Kolani, so he needs to play. I'm the coach. I have to come and say, guys, this guy's not performing. This kid at the under 18 academy is doing better than this guy. So there's a lot of coaching is not a game, bro. And having to bench players, having to start certain players is it's tough, man. So respect to Don, bro, and the way he's done it.
Yeah.
He's so professional. Um, we don't hear scandals about Don. Well, maybe they are. I just don't know them. But yeah,
Yeah.
the way he
And
coached.
another thing is also him being able to manage all those egos, bro. I can
Yeah,
imagine how crazy it is, being in a change room filled with guys who are, guys who are elite in that
yeah,
team, right? No, everyone there is a full international.
for
Everyone
real.
there is just, yeah, yeah. They start for the
Yeah,
national team, so
yeah,
it's also that, dog, being able to manage all those egos, bro. And I've liked
yeah,
how he even has rotated. Like I recall when he won the league, he started like playing like the second team, to
yeah.
finish off the
That was Sid
season,
Biles.
and they were still winning, bro, comfortably, winning emphatically. Yeah, well, so
Yeah.
yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. And let me just quickly share my screen as with you, bro. I just wanted to show you this. Yeah, bro, it's insane, dog. This is just J. It's an official announcement from Mbappe. I'm not sure if you can
Bro,
read
a
this.
dream come true. So happy and proud to join the club of my dream, Real Madrid. Nobody can understand how excited I am right now. Can't wait to see you, Madristas, and thanks for all the unbelievable support. Hala Madrid. Woo!
I wanted
It's
to
it's
read the Spanish, bro, not the English.
oh, un sueño hecho realidad. Vas a read it. Vas a read it. Ay, cool. Muy feliz y yo, ya van a le cam. Orgulloso de formar parte del club de mi sueño Real Madrid. Es imposible explicar lo feliz y emocionado que me siento en este momento. Estoy impaciente por veros madristas y gracias por vuestros increíble apoyo a la Madrid. Yeah, man.
Hey,
I'm out to
hey, you hit it, dog. Taco.
thanks, bro. Duolingo. Hit me
Hey,
up.
taco. I know, bro, it is what it is. Segujano, Segujano, dog. I mean, no,
Um,
the whole thing
probably
is coming through.
probably one of the most anticipated signings. One of.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say the, I'll say one of, based on the fact that we already know what he's done at such a young age. What is he about to do with all the equipment now? There's no chopping and changing. Messi coming, Messi leaving. Zlatan coming, Zlatan leaving. Now Mbappe, let's see, bro. Let's see what it is. But
Yeah,
do you think Real Madrid about to turn La Liga into the Farmers League?
because Barca right now, dude, yo, I just, it's gonna take some time because Madrid have a very young squad full of talented
Yeah,
ballers. They've got the money. At the end of the day, it's all about the money, dog. I mean, if you have money,
true.
it means you can retain players. And unfortunately, right now, as we speak, Madrid are just nowhere near. I mean, sorry, Barca are nowhere near Madrid from a financial standpoint. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But it is still a club that still has a pool. It's just that it's not as strong as Real Madrid's pool. But
yeah,
yeah, dude, I. But another thing is that I like the new format for the Champions League. them having to what again to play like a group type format, sorry, a league type format where
Yeah,
everyone has to play each other. That's gonna be tough, bro. Because there's
yeah, it
certain
is.
matchups. There's certain because remember at times in Tanga, it's luck that gets you. The luck of the draw is what at times gets you to winning a tournament. But this time around,
100%.
there's no hiding, bro. No one is hiding.
Yeah,
Madrid has to go to Anfield. Madrid
yeah,
has to go to Emirates, even though we know what will happen at Emirates. It's gonna be an
yeah.
easy one.
Um, it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be. Sorry.
No, I'm saying we all know what's gonna happen at Emirates if they go to Emirates in Madrid. But I'm just saying, dog, like this format, Champions League, I love it a lot. It's very competitive. Very.
It is competitive, bro, and it's very interesting, and it brings about a change that I hope helps the players in the intensity. I hope it doesn't kill them because that's a lot of high intensity games. But that speaks to what we were just speaking about coaches, bro. If you know how to rotate your players, rest your players, bring them in at the right time, I think you'll be able to dominate even at that level. And it's so interesting, man, that Real Madrid is about to become this powerhouse when the Champions League format is changing. I'm
Hmm.
sorry to say it, but it's almost like this thing is Champions League is built for them, bro. It's so interesting
Yeah.
because you spoke earlier about Don Carlo using his second team after they had won the league. Right now, this guy's about to get a third team, bro. Nico Paz. There's that kid that plays midfield. They've got players that are out on loan that might come back. So it's
Yeah.
about to be very interesting in Europe, bro. It's about to be
I know
very
it's
interesting.
crazy, dog. From a depth
Respect the bread.
standpoint, yeah, no,
Yeah,
Madrid,
yeah,
dude. Them and City, dude, they just have depth for days, bro.
yeah.
And I mean,
Respect.
when you look at our club, Man United, there's still a lot, that we need to sort out, bro. But I do think it is possible to sort things out in uh in like 2 seasons, 3 seasons. It's possible to sort it out. It really is.
Agreed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, bro, and yeah, what else was I gonna say? Ballon d'Or, bro. Who do you think is gonna win it, bro? And what do you think will depend? Like what variable will yeah,
I'm gonna give
which
two.
yeah.
I'm gonna give two
Go.
two responses. Right. I'm gonna tell you who I
Mm-hmm,
think should win. Personally, I
mm-hmm,
think Jude Bellingham should win. Personally,
mm-hmm.
right? But I feel like the masses are gonna vote for Vinny. Um, but what I think should be taken into account is it's his first season at Real Madrid. He's a midfielder. He played in multiple positions, and his GA has been that high. So that's why I'm on Jude's side. But I'd love to see uh, a person of color lift the Ballon d'Or. That would be amazing. Obviously, the variables would have to be what they do with their countries, bro. How far
Yeah,
they get. What up? Sweet.
yeah,
What they do with their countries. If Vinny goes further and wins it, obvious it's going to him. England,
mm,
let's see how far they get. But yeah, those are variables that I'd take into account. But for me, Jude, man, I think Jude should
yeah.
win. But they'll probably give it to Vinny.
And you see, for me, bro, it's just with Jude. Now, Jude had a very, very solid start to the season. Nah? Very solid one,
Yeah,
and we can't take that away from him. It's just that in the latter stages of the Champions League is where Vinny came alive. Vinny
true.
was a problem
When it matters.
for City. Yeah, for City, he did his thing. I think he even scored. Um,
Yeah,
for what against Bayern, he scored a brace in the first leg, and of
yeah,
course second leg, yeah, he was just problematic. He made who's this guy, Kimmich and Jay reconsider playing right back. But yeah, it's fine margins, bro. And I mean, I do believe it'll all go down to what happens in the Euros. Another one, bro. Hey guys, one thing I can tell you about FIFA is that they weigh international football way more than club football. If Mbappe would destroy it at the Euros, and I'm saying, you see how Jude was playing first half of the season. If he would put
yeah.
up those sort of numbers at the Euros, then bro, he's also raising his hand because essentially I know FIFA. FIFA always weighs yo international football weighs a lot for
True.
FIFA, bro.
And he won the
If you
domestic treble, right?
you see what I'm saying? Yeah, domestically, he reached the semifinals of the Champions League, even though he was flat against Dortmund. No, I'd say
Yeah,
he was flat, but he can always Mbappe, and he's fortunate enough that he knows Uguti, bruh, for my country, I'm that guy. You know, I
yeah,
proved it in 20. I proved it in the World Cup that I'm that guy. Like in the World
yeah.
Cup, you also in the final, I'm that guy. And I mean, if in the Euro he performs the way he did in the World Cup, bro, and France lifts the Euro, then he's also gonna be in the conversation. But you
For,
see, if
for real.
you see, but I do believe that if Vinny would win Copa and Mbappe wins Euro, I still think they give it to Vinny because essentially,
They'll give it to Vinny.
yeah, Vinny won the Champions League, scored in the
Yes.
final, and then also then what's this word? He also won the Copa, so it will level it out and it will end up going to him. But it will be interesting to see, bro. Because for me, I'm not complaining. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Did you
throw
wanna?
another name. I'm gonna throw a name in the mix. What if
Yeah.
Germany wins the Euros? Are we
See,
talking
that's a
vert?
not. Hey, dude, you see, yeah, you see, even that, dog. Like I said, bro, international football, bro, is a huge, how can I say this? A huge factor.
Deciding
So
factor.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a deciding factor. So even that, bro, if Germany would do well, bro, it's crazy, dog. Imagine CR
If,
wins it again.
Yo! What are you saying? Yo, everybody that's watching, whoever has the
That's
ability, the time, please tell us who you think could win Ballon d'Or, man. I'd love to hear what people say, man. If you know,
exactly. Exactly,
yeah,
because I mean, dude, Portugal also have a very strong team. One thing I can tell you about international football, and I keep telling, I think I've said this before. It's all about being organized. It's all about being organized and moments of brilliance. You know, if you have players who can, you know, produce something,
yeah,
in especially in clinical in clutch moments, then you will go far, bro. You will go far. We saw Ruth Bafana at CAF. I mean, for us
true.
to reach the finish third in that tournament and not having elite players, it shows you just being organized. And Bana takes you
Yeah,
far, my guy. So yeah, it's that fam for me. That's what I believe, dog. And when you look at a
bro.
country like France, you look at Germany, you look at Spain, you look at uh what again, England. But I just think with England, I think he's gonna over complicate things with Southgate.
Gareth,
Southgate,
yeah,
yeah, because England have a team to win, bro. Like they really
they
have a
do.
squad that can win international tournaments, but it's the coaches, bro. It's like what's this? I'm not afraid of lions being led by a sheep. I'd be
Yeah,
more afraid of sheep being led by a lion.
yeah.
You see what
Facts,
I'm saying? So that's what I
facts.
believe. I just think
Well
England
said.
yeah, yeah. I just think England are led by a sheep, in my opinion. They're not led by someone who's got that thing, So that's the reason why I
I don't
have.
even know how he got the job. I don't even know where was he before. Where
Yeah,
was he before?
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't even know
yeah,
how he got that job, bro. Um,
because I mean, yeah, because so it's like in a front three for England. I don't see Jude starting any of the positions. But doesn't he play? I think they're gonna use him as a 10, bro.
yes,
But
sir.
personally, me, I would use him as an 8, only because I think either Phil or even Palmer, they just to solidify that position essentially. But at the same time, ish, 6 will be Rice, but Rice is not really good at playing at a half turn. Ish. I saw, bro. I actually saw one, and saw one. What happens with
But
thingy?
but but
Uh,
Sway, you're right, bro. For me
Mm.
personally, he shouldn't start in those top three. Just like X said, he should sit in the
Mm.
mid. X, you raised a very interesting point about Jude, bro. Jude should play 8, not 10.
Yeah.
Let Palmer,
No,
even I mean, did Matters get called up? But if he did, even
uh,
Matters, or he
I
didn't
don't
get
know. He
called up.
did it. Did it. Did it. I think
That's fine.
Parmak is gonna get in for Matters, but I'd play Foden at 10, dog. Foden
Nam,
can
Nam.
ball at 10, dog. He's
That's
very
another
low.
man. That's another
Yeah,
man who can throw in his
yeah,
hand if England go far.
yeah. 100%, 100%. Foden has excelled this season. He's looked amazing, bro.
Yeah.
So for me,
Personally,
I just think the
I think
coach
he's
will
been the
over.
best.
Sorry,
Sorry. I
what are
think
you
he's been
saying?
the best player. He's been the best player in the world, bro. For me, personally.
Who?
Full Foden.
Foden is nice, bro. I mean, I like
Mm,
Foden. Foden
mm, mm.
Foden passes all the. He ticks all
Criteria.
my boxes. Yeah, he ticks
Agreed.
his all.
Agreed.
He ticks all my boxes.
Do you,
But we'll see.
bro,
Yeah,
do you remember how? Do you remember how Northcliffe used to give everybody watching? The host of the show and I went to Northcliffe High. Do you remember how
yeah,
Northcliffe used to give away colors, bro? In any sport,
yeah,
they would look at
yeah,
you and see would he start in other schools' first teams. And
yeah.
I loved the way that worked because if you look at Phil, would Phil start at Real? I think so. So
Same man.
that also needs to be looked at when it comes to Ballon d'Ors. Like I
Mm-hmm.
love Verts, but is Verts going to be starting at Madrid? Is Verts going to be starting at City?
Mm,
So those are other things that I
yeah,
love. I love looking at, bro. It's that yes, you're a good player, but can you make it shake somewhere else? And that's respect to Kane.
yeah,
Everybody's trolling him, dissing him, but him going to Bayern and still racking up the numbers. I think people aren't seeing the numbers that man has been putting forth.
yeah,
So
yeah. I don't know.
respect.
I know Kane is a baller, bro. He's a
Yeah.
baller. He's the last of the pillar strikers and the new strike. These kids, bro, they not that wavy, bro, in front of goal,
Yeah.
bro. So strike that position is dying out essentially, bro. So he's just the last remaining elite striker in my opinion.
Number
Yeah,
nine.
yeah, number nines are dying out, bro. It's just like the number 10 position, bro. Number 10's flair is just dying out of the game, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
Sway is like Mfuking, but on the Vinny deserves it. Yeah, man. Let's segue to Orlando Pirates, bro. Like,
Ooh,
yo, man. I
Dimebuche,
think
the
yeah,
captain.
to be fair, bro, it's just that I didn't get the opportunity to watch the game only because at that time I had to run errands and yeah, dog, and I only caught the the last the last attack, bro, and that's when we scored the
When he scored, yeah.
winner,
No,
bro. I just couldn't believe it, bro. Like I just came in, tuned in, Mangiti 1-1, and then in that, of course, there was a free kick, and then he plays with wide to Usaling, and then Saleh cuts it back to Mfukeng, and then Mfukeng does his thing, Shaya Ubongani
mm,
Zungu spy too, even though there was an element of luck there if you watch it in
yeah.
slow motion, but still it went through. If there's like spy to Mpama, ngabe Shaya Ubongani Zungu, essentially.
For real, for real.
Weird.
Um,
Yeah,
it's our team, as you know, bro. I really want to give a shout out to our coach, bro, because what he's done in what's the right word in the phase of where the PSL is right now with Sundowns dominating is incredible, bro. Is incredible. Yes, we may not have translated our cup performances to the league, but it's just
yeah,
incredible. I mean, Sundowns hasn't beat us in cup competitions. The way he
in a while.
rotates our players in a while. Yeah, sorry, not ever. Sorry. The way he rotates our players, also giving players a chance. Like dog, this thing is this kid's young, bro. Mufukeng.
Hmm.
He's very young, and to trust in him that much. And by Paula, it's not like
Yeah.
he just stumbles upon it, bro. They like give him the
Mm.
ball, and he has, from what I've seen, I watched the season. He's been given so much freedom to express himself, go forward. There's no, obviously, I don't know what happens in team talks, but it doesn't seem like there's heavy emphasis to kind of change the way he plays, which is another big problem I feel like is is very prevalent in our country, is that coaches come in with a system which is great, but they try to change players. And that's why players, after 2 seasons, you see them disappearing, not being able to keep up with the pace. It's because the coaches that
mm,
they had, we spoke about this when we spoke about Real Madrid, it's because the coaches that they had maybe didn't nurture them, maybe didn't um, use them to the best of their abilities. And it's almost all about players, bro. Like you said, Saleng gave the assist.
mm.
Basangani played amazing, bro, from the back of Koki. No, shout out
Yeah,
to our team. Like I'm very proud, and we went behind first, went behind
yeah,
first.
we
So
did.
shout out,
We did. And
yeah,
then the penalties, bro. I mean, of course, Sundowns, Mudau was first brought down. Do you think
yeah.
that was a pen, dog, in your opinion?
Uh, I don't.
I also don't, bro. Even the
Uh,
Pirates one, well, both
yeah,
of them.
we have to be
I
honest.
personally, yeah, the officiating, bro, is also a bit
Sway, speaking
sketchy, dude.
facts,
I know
speaking
it really
facts,
is.
guys. The way like I'm sorry, I'm not gunning at our country, but we have to call a duck a duck. Sometimes, bro, when it comes to officiating in our country, bro, it's so sketch, like you said. It almost seems like the refs were in boardrooms before they came out, and it's gotten to a point where now the only way to not
Mm,
get cheated or whatever is to bang in a long range, so that there's no discussion about offside, there's no discussion about fouls, there's no discussion about where was this player at the time? But he distracted the keeper. It's just to bang in a long range, bro. And I was actually speaking about this with on Sunday when I was playing Sunday League. I was talking to the guys because same situation, terrible refereeing. And I was telling the guys, let's just shoot from range because if we try to dribble in, Bazoscapa, then ref won't say it's a foul. And things like terrible refing, bro, really put people off of the actual sport. And it's sad
yeah,
that the actual organization doesn't realize that. Look at how much is obviously I'm not comparing PSL and EPL. Look at how much noise is being made about VAR. Why? Because terrible officiating ruins the sport. I've been out at bars, at people's places when VAR makes a bad decision. People walk out the room. They're like, I'm not watching this game anymore. They're upset.
yeah,
It's an emotional. So terrible refereeing really does hurt the sport. And I agree with you. There was something shady happening there. That wasn't a pen, bro. Madao just little touch.
yes.
What's going on?
Ah,
It's almost
he
it's
ran
almost
into
as if
home. He
yeah.
ran into
It's almost as if
yeah.
they were trying to console Sundowns because they got knocked out of the Champions League. It's not our fault, bro. Not our fault. Not our fault. So I'm very proud of Pirates, dog. What we're doing in this phase of football, in this phase of football. Shout out
Mm.
to Pirates. And you, how do you think of our season? Like
Ah, no, no,
as
no. Our season, bro. Let's be honest, bro. At the end of the day, the league is always for me like it should be the main priority. Yeah, there
agreed.
are there are tournaments, other trophies within the season, right? And it's
Yeah,
always amazing to lift trophies. I'm not gonna act like it's not great that we won two trophies, but at the end of the day, the league is where it's at, bro. The league is where you can fully say that my club is here, it has arrived. Yeah, well,
yeah,
until then, I mean, I look at the log right now, bro. Sundowns 73 points, Pirates second with 50. I mean, with 23 points from the top of the
behind.
log,
Yeah,
bro, which
in a
is,
league with 16 teams.
dude, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's too significant, this gap, bro. And
Yeah,
I'm hoping that um our owners can back Jose.
yeah,
Jose needs to be backed. He needs to be, we need to build our squad needs to also be a bit bigger because it's very too thin.
yeah.
And so essentially I'd say it's been a good season because we stop our trophy too. I mean, having two trophies
And
is always,
Champions League
you know um and
and
yeah, it's sorry,
qualified for Champions League.
qualified,
We also
yeah, and
we also
qualified for
qualified,
Champions League.
which for
Yeah,
me
so
is
I'm,
very big. Bro.
yeah, it
Very
is,
big.
it is, it is, it is, it is, it is. It means that clearly, you see if we won the CAF, then I'd be, yeah, you know I'd
Yeah,
be over the moon because I mean, CAF is tough, bro, especially for our
it
club.
is.
95 was the last time we've reached finals and we kept
Yeah,
fucking losing. It's been
yeah.
a roller coaster in Africa, whereas at least double Sundowns, but they go to the latter stages of these tournaments, and you know.
No
So
facts,
yeah,
facts.
in my opinion,
I
in
think
my opinion, yeah, sorry.
no, no. Speak. Sorry.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, Injured, it's been a good season, but
Agreed.
we need to strive for more.
Yeah, no, agreed, bro. And I think we also need to almost copy the format that Sundowns is doing with regards to recruitment, because it's pointless to be number two forever, but we're not really strengthening our team. You spoke about
Mm,
how thin we are. So if we get injuries to certain players, we're going to be so hurt. So I do hope that with this finish, the way we qualified for Champions League, we'll be able to attract other players. And dare even say it, other players from other countries. I'm 100% South African, 100% support my country. But if a foreign player comes in who can bang a goal or two, I'm not going to mind him. Who can defend, who can score, who can cross.
mm,
Maybe we can attract other players because that's what Sundowns is doing. The players that they brought in went from South Africa. They went from Africa. They brought players from South America. And yes, it costs money, guys. I know that. I know it costs money. But ROI, return on investment, what if that money wins us the league or cap?
mm.
Um, yeah, so I do hope that being number two behind Sundowns eventually comes with a complete like restructure, you know, to our club.
Yeah, and as well, um, it's just that in our wage pool, bro. It's not like Sundown's wage pool. Sundowns,
True.
Sundowns, Sundowns
Yeah.
take care of their players. Their players get crazy bonuses. I mean, they won the league. The league is like 10 bar. They get to
Yeah.
split that money amongst the themselves. I think they won 75 bar last year in the CAF Super Cup,
Yeah.
or Super League, yeah, CAF Super League, CAF Super League rather. And yeah, dog, it really is an issue from a player retention on our end, that wage pool wise, it's very difficult to compete with Sundowns, and Sundowns keep signing the best players. Essentially, they're moving like Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich are also a club where, regardless of where your team finishes, it's like right now Leverkusen finished first, but best believe Bayern can still buy their players because Bayern can actually offer them bigger wages. And this
Money.
is a
Yeah.
and we forget, as fans, we'd be like, yeah, really mali, and rightfully so, because I mean, football is a very short career. You
Yeah.
know,
And it's a
it's very
job,
short.
guys. It's a
Yeah,
job.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Nami,
but
so
what
I would, yeah.
100%,
Sorry.
everything you're saying is right, dog. Obviously, we have to look at the business side of football, and
Mm,
Matiba can pay his players all these monies. But what I was speaking to, which comes to the recruitment thing, not only money, it's just also go out there and find the talent. First season you don't have to pay guys millions. First season, let's see what he can do. Second season, then make him, develop him, grow him, find the talent. Like Mufukeng, dog. They found him at what's that tournament, the Transnet. I forgot what it's called, but they found him
yeah.
there. Yeah, then he came into the Pirates system, and then boom, 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 boom. Look at him now.
Mm,
Eventually, he might ask for big monies, but for now, he's still young. He's still developing. So that's what I'm hoping Pirates can do. Because yes, what Sundowns does is incredible by going for already complete players. But if you look at them, bro, a lot of their players get there and sit on the bench, bro, because there's a system in style, there's a way that they play. Who's benching Shishi, dog? Who's benching Zwane, dog? You know?
hey,
So yeah, so there's certain aspects that I feel like Pirates need to maybe adjust. Don't go and buy, what's the guy's name from Stellenbosch, the striker? I forgot his name. Don't go and look for him when we still got Lepasa and Mabasa. No, maybe go look for someone else from a smaller team. Yeah, just to keep that competition. Abo Lepasa mustn't think that, hey, no, this is my team. No, bro.
yeah,
Um, but but I really do respect Pirates, bro. This is Sundown's era, and we're fighting,
yeah.
and we're really
I
fighting,
mean,
dog.
it is seven thingy league titles in a
Woo!
row.
In a row, in a
But you know
row.
what? I have a,
Yeah,
what again? What is this thing? What is this in English
unpopular
again?
opinion.
Yeah, an unpopular opinion or hot take. I foresee, it depends on whether Coach Rulani stays or not. But if he
Okay.
does say they, I foresee him falling out with a few players. Yeah, like right now, like when you look at players like Abu Shalulile, Shalulile is no longer playing anymore. Like
Yeah.
this season, he's been,
Been
ostracized,
benched. Yeah, he's been
benched.
benched.
For Rubiero.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who assisted the first goal. That was an amazing
Yeah.
assist for Sundowns.
Yeah.
Your
He's very
first
good.
goal.
He's very good. Yeah.
Mm.
He's very good.
Yeah, and so it's managing players is not an easy thing, bro. And
Not
so
at all.
yeah, so a player like Shalulile, in his mind, he's like, damn, I used to be the man here. I used to be the top goal
Yeah.
scorer. I used to be, and now I'm a bench player, and you know, I foresee him falling out with quite a few of the senior players, bro. That's just my opinion, and that, of
Yeah.
course, may derail the team. It may cause them to go back to default settings, and yeah, not so we can pull up by Leverkusen and maybe win, dog. Ish. But yeah, that's just my
I
unpopular
just wanna
opinion.
I wanna say, Ayo, Peter, I'm calling you. Pirates has its doors open. You will play at my club. Come through, bro. If Peter needs a
Yeah,
club, Pirates is
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, man, I'm very excited to see what Pirates will do in the Champions League. I want to see what the transfer window looks like. I think
Mm.
I think I forgot. Is it Tux? I think Tux got promoted. I don't know who else. I think the playoffs are still happening. But
Yeah, the
yeah,
playoffs are still happening. They still haven't
yeah, yeah,
completed yet. Yeah, yeah. But
yeah.
yeah,
My
we'll
bad.
just have to wait and see. Because Cape Town City, one, are they down? Yeah, they down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Not Cape Town City, Cape Town Spurs, rather, which is
Spurs,
Ajax,
Spurs.
really known as Ajax.
Yeah.
They're down. So yeah, man, we'll just have to wait and see, really, bro. And in closing, do you perhaps have anything to add?
Not much, bro. Just very excited for next season based on the I'm a Pirates fan. G, happy people. G.
Mm-hmm.
Ezimnyama yenga. Um,
Nagaja.
I'm very excited. You know me. You know me. I'm a La Liga watcher, bro. So if we go back to the beginning of the show, I'm really excited to see who can stop Real Madrid. With all their buyings, with their momentum, with all of that. And then with regards to my team, Pirates, I'm very excited to see us actually contend. Because I'm telling you now, Jose, dog, as much as he's happy
Mm,
for the cup competitions, in the back of his head, he's like, I need to win this league. Because that will
yeah,
solidify me and will put my name. Just like Klopp, just Klopp interrupted Pep's run for a bit, and then Pep obviously took off. But yeah, respect to Jose and what he's done, and that's I'm very excited, man. Two questions: Who's winning
yeah.
Euro? Who's winning the Euros, and who's winning Copa America?
Alrighty. Euro, I think it's gonna be the French, and then
Yeah.
Copa America, I think Brazil will win.
All right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah. Why
Uh,
not?
I think Portugal's gonna win the Euros, and I
Woo!
think it's a big statement because obviously France favorites, hands down. Um, what's it called? England or the everybody's got their eyes on England. Who else is it?
Yeah.
Germany. But Germany's been like, hey, as they go down and then they come up, then they go down. So Germany, whatever. Netherlands, also a dark horse that people aren't speaking about a lot.
Yep,
But I'll say
that's true.
Portugal, and then hey man, Argentina. I'll say Argentina.
Argentina.
I'll say
I
Argentina,
was just
bro. And huh?
no, Vale. Like it would Copa it's between those two countries.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and this might be a unpopular opinion, a reaching statement.
Uh,
I feel like the goats still have something to prove, bro. I really feel like they still have something to prove. I mean, Ronaldo was crying after losing that cup
hey, dude.
competition of theirs in Saudi Arabia, and when he was crying, in my head, I'm like, are you being serious? But that's who he is. And you saw Messi was
Yeah.
upset in one of his Inter Miami games. These guys still have something to prove. Yes, they've done it. Ronaldo's won it, Messi's won it, but I still think they have something to prove. And you, any
I know,
closing statements?
100%. Dog, you're all right. They do have something to prove. Oh, of course, Modise saying y'all give Pirates too much credit.
When he
Uh
say it's because Chiefs is nowhere. Chiefs
yeah,
is nowhere. Where did you guys even finish? Woo, 10th. 10th
10th,
in a
dog.
league with 16 teams. Melissa, come
Yes,
on.
not even
Grab my.
halfway through, dog.
Melissa
No
knows
top
he's here.
eight. No
Melissa
top
is
eight.
here.
Yeah, of
Beautiful.
course. Moises go for
True.
Portugal. Yeah, yeah,
True.
yeah, yeah.
True. True.
And then
True.
Copa,
True. True.
he's going for Brazil. Now, me, I also
Listen,
think
you,
Brazil will win Copa.
yeah,
Yeah,
you and Melissa
they.
have a point, bro. You guys have a point based on the players that they have, the run that they're having. Let's see. But my problem with Brazil, man, when they get together, something happens. They crumble. Things don't tick.
I know, dog. Don't stress, dog. I mean, this is not the World Cup, bro. This ain't the
Oh,
World Cup.
true.
But yeah, Copa is a different ball game, and I'm not saying it's easy. South American teams, the gap between the teams
Slim.
it's tough. South America, it's very tough. I mean, like a team like Colombia can cause problems as well. I mean, even
Yeah, I was
Chile
thinking
can
about
cause issues.
that.
Like the gap is not significant. Even when you look at the World Cup qualifiers, they don't play up one Dora. There's a lot of dead teams in Europe. As much as there's also a lot of really good teams, but there's also a lot of
Dead weight.
dead, yeah,
Yeah,
countries that aren't really good. Yeah, but yeah, my
yeah.
G. I think let's call it, my guy. Thank you so much
Yes,
for
sir.
availing yourself. Much appreciated, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out. This is Easy Sport, and we out. Peace.
Later.